Hi everyone, welcome back to the MNS Cards YouTube channel. My name is Michael. I am a full-time Pokemon card seller, and today we're going to talk about Ascended Heroes. So, as of filming this, Ascended Heroes releases tomorrow, and I mean, everyone knows, but it's just a mess. Pokemon did not do a good job getting products out like they needed to. We were supposed to get a 2-pack and a 3-pack, and now we're just getting the 3-pack. I saw they came out and they're delaying making it legal for the trading card game. So they realize on their end that this release is just an absolute mess. There's not going to be enough cards, not going to be enough packs out there for everybody. And then we need to decide what we do as consumers and people who interact in the Pokemon card hobby. So I will give you my perspective, and it's going to be different for everyone. So take this with a grain of salt. You can listen to what I have to say and apply it to yourself, or you can just say that I know nothing and you're going to do what you want, and that's totally fine too. You won't offend me, but I will just give you my perspective and what my plans are. So right now on TCG Player, it's pre-sale for the packs, so there's not a whole lot of people able to list them, but there's not a lot of people buying them, so it's kind of hard to gauge what it's going to be. But I think there's one seller on there selling for like $17.50 a piece. And to be honest with you, I do think that price is going to go up, especially once this first wave reaches out. I was just at Walmart doing some shopping, and there was a line of 30 people waiting for the vendor to finish stocking Ascended Heroes. And I think the vendor had 3 displays of the 3-pack Ascended Heroes, and then I mean it was going to be gone, and I'm sure that everyone in line was going to take everything that was there, and then it just vanishes and gets resold online. And I think that's going to happen quite a bit over these next couple weeks, especially when the supply is just so low. There's just going to be none to be found, especially at retail. So as someone who interacts in the space, my plan is to not even touch this set for the foreseeable future. Like, even when the ETBs and the single pack and the 2-pack blisters come out, like, it's still going to be impossible to find for a long time. It's going to be very expensive, but especially at this very beginning, there's no way that I'm going to be buying any of it. And I just know that, and maybe you can find it at retail. And if you're able to find it at retail, I would absolutely pick it up, rip it open, enjoy it, do what you want with it. But as someone who knows that they won't be able to get it at retail, I don't have distribution. I do not have a botting account where I'm able to get these online drops, so I'm just not even going to worry about it. But also understand my perspective. I'm someone who primarily buys raw cards, grades them, and then sends them to PSA. And I know at this point, the day before release, there's already people who've been ripping it open online on Whatnot and other online websites. And I know that all the hits that are going to be first to market are already in people's hands and probably on their way to PSA. So there's no chance for me to go onto eBay. I guess I could do the eBay authentication and grading through PSA. So there are some plays maybe to be made, but if I'm not able to look at the card in person and get it sent to PSA at a high value tier, then it just doesn't make sense for me. I'm not going to look at the Gengar that's selling for like $2,000 right now and simply go off of eBay pictures, pay $200 to get it graded at a higher tier, and try to get back to me and quick flip it onto the market. Like, I know I'm late, and that's okay. It was not going to be a play for me from the beginning, so I didn't even try to make it. But if you're someone who wants to just open some packs, I get the urge. Like, it's hyped right now. Cards are expensive. They're absolutely beautiful. You've got 2 Pikachu SIRs, Gengar, Dragonite. I'm someone who loves Gen 2. You've got Mega Meganium, Mega Feraligatr, and the IRs are great. Like, this set is absolutely amazing, and I think long term it's going to do really well. But right now, there's just the supply on the market is just too artificially low because Pokemon did not do a good job getting enough product out. So the question is what to do. And I will give you my perspective and why I wouldn't buy any of the packs right now. When I was working my full-time job where I had to work 8 hours a day, the way that I would look at it is how many hours do I have to work to open 1 pack of Pokemon cards? And I think that this is going to be different for everyone, but I can kind of give you a rough example and how I would look at it. I'm not going to tell you exactly how much I made, but let's just say someone's making $25 an hour. And after taxes and everything, you may be taking home only $20 an hour. And if the pack is selling for $17.50, I really think they're going to be $20 at release. Are you wanting to work an entire hour just to open 1 pack of cards, especially when we know that these cards and packs are probably going to be cheaper in just a couple of months. Because essentially what you're doing when you're working is you're trading your time for money, and then now you're trading your money for Pokemon cards. So really look at how much time you have to put in and decide if it's worth it. And if you have way more money than you need and you've just got extra money, you've been saving up for this, you're excited, you want to get into the hype, that's totally fine. I encourage you to do that if that's the right decision for you. But if you're someone who, if you're not even making $25 an hour, there's people making $15 an hour, and after taxes and everything, you may have to work 2 hours just to open one pack of cards. And that's fine if that's what you want to do, but really look at how you're valuing your time, because that's something you can't get back. And you can say, okay, I'm not going to get back all the hype and all the excitement right now when I want to go on Instagram and post these pictures of cards that I have and cards that I've opened. And I get it. Like, that's all part of the hobby. That's totally fine. But just realize what you're trading to open up the cards right at release, and understand, like, yes, like I said earlier, they're probably going to be cheaper in the long run. And another thing you can do is use this as an opportunity to buy other sets that maybe you've been waiting on, like Destined Rivals. Wonderful set. There's still a lot of hype around it, but I think the packs are like $8 to $9 on TCG Player. So if you can go and you can get a set or a pack for $8 or $9, then yeah, you can open 2 Destined Rivals packs for every pack of Ascended Heroes, and you can try to pull the Mewtwo or the Nidoking or any of the other SIRs and Team Rocket set, and they're great. And like, there will be lots of time in the future to open up Ascended Heroes. This set is going to be around for a while, and that's great. Like, I plan on picking up a lot of this, and I want to hold it for the next 5 to 10 years, and I think it's going to do really well. It's beautiful. Like, I think the set construction is interesting, and there's just a lot of chase. There's a lot of Gen 1, Gen 2 Pokemon. I love that. Like, I want to own a lot of the cards that are in this set, but I understand now's not the right time for me, and you have to decide if now's the right time for you. So with that, set's beautiful. Get excited. Maybe don't have to rush and buy it right now, but go in with a plan. Try not to fall for FOMO, but go out, enjoy the hobby. It's a great time. The market's doing great. There's a lot of fun to be had. So with that, I've got things to do. I'm sure you do too, so get after it and have a good one.